Welcome back. Today I'm going to share an advanced upper body workout plan that you can do at home. Keep in mind that this is just a template, so obviously you can trade in a lot of these exercises for easier ones if you're just starting out. So our first exercise, we're going to get into our push-ups. We're going to do 10 to 15 reps. The main muscles work doesn't really matter here because we're not trying to build muscle, we're just trying to warm the body up and prepare them for harder movements to come. So the first exercise we're going to do are pseudo planche push-ups. We're going to go for 3 sets of 8. The main muscles worked on pseudo planche push-up are front, shoulders, and triceps. So what I find good about the pseudo planche push-up is that you can always adjust the difficulty by leaning forward or leaning backwards. So if you're a beginner, I'd recommend you do regular push-ups but just lean slightly forward and get used to that feeling. And if you're more intermediate, obviously you should seek to lean even farther forward and see how far you can go while doing the pseudo planche push-up. After pseudo planche push-ups, I like to do pull-ups. We're going for 4 sets of 8. The main muscles worked during the pull-ups are the lats, shoulders, and biceps. Pull-ups are a great bodyweight exercise in general, and especially if you're at home and have a pull-up bar, you can always use a pull-up bar and you can benefit a lot from it. You don't have to do pull-ups, you can also do chin-ups as well. However, you sacrifice a lot of the lat and you focus more on the biceps. For me, I don't have the space to actually get a pull-up bar, so I like to use a bunk bed. However, I wouldn't recommend it if you know you do have the space, because with a bunk bed you do run the risk of having the bed frame pop out or the bed frame break if your bed isn't stable enough. After pull-ups, we're going to get into incline push-ups. We're going to do 3 sets of 15. The main muscles worked in the incline push-ups are the lower chest, tricep, and shoulders. I find that it's best not to focus on just counting reps, but instead focus on the tempo and actually contracting the lower chest during the entire exercise, especially because you don't want to do them too fast and you want your muscles to go as long under tension as possible so that you can build up strength and growth. So after incline push-ups, I like to do bent over rows. We're going to do 3 sets of 12. So the main muscles worked in the bent over rows are the lats, trapezius, and rear shoulders. For me, I don't personally have a barbell at home. I like to use just a stick, and I like to put my bag filled with yearbooks or laptops in the middle of it and then just do bent over rows there. However, obviously if you have a barbell or you want to get a barbell, I would encourage you to do so, as you can obviously progressively overload in equal increments and you can easily track how far you're actually getting to your workouts and eventually add on and progress further. So after bent over rows, we're going to do lateral raises. We're going to seek to 3 sets of 15. So the main muscles worked in the lateral raises are the middle, shoulders, and forearms. So for me, I like to use MacBooks or laptops for lateral raises. I know that sounds pretty silly to use a computer as a weight. However, because the middle shoulders are a pretty relatively unactivated muscle, I find that you actually don't need a lot of weight to activate them and stimulate a lot of strength and muscle growth. So I like to use MacBooks or laptops. Obviously, if they get too easy, you can always use bags or some other weights to even upgrade the exercise or make it even harder. Obviously, if you have dumbbells, I would encourage you to do so, because just like how you can use a barbell, you can progress in equal increments, and it's a lot easier to do because when you use a barbell, you can have a bit better grip, while a laptop, it runs the risk of slipping outside of your hand. So after lateral raises, we're going to go through our last exercise. These are diamond push-ups. So we're going to do 3 sets of 10. So the main muscles worked in the diamond push-up are the triceps, chest, and shoulders. If you didn't watch my previous video on push-up variations, diamond push-ups are basically regular push-ups, but instead of your hands being shoulder width apart, you bring them together to form a diamond, and you do push-ups there. In my opinion, this is a great way to end the workout, and one tip for the diamond push-ups is to always squeeze and contract your glutes, or also maintaining a really straight torso. I find that, especially if you're really tired, you can sometimes forget how to do proper form, which can harm the effectiveness of the exercise. So yeah, this is my advanced upper body workout plan. I hope you've learned something and hope you can use this into your own home workouts.